Hello, I'm Ken Carson with Xybix, one of the owners here, and now that we have the monitors on our RollerVision Arc, now we can do some adjusting with them and get them lined up exactly where you want them. So right now, this station is what we call a 72 by 72, so 6 foot by 6 foot. We've got all kinds of different sizes. I happen to have 3 monitors on this one, and so what we like to do for best ergonomic practice is have your 2 primary monitors closer to the middle of your focal range, in the middle here, and then this one we're going to slide all the way off to the side. So let's get them kind of adjusted left, right where you want them, and then we're going to play around with the up and down so we can get them all lined up with each other. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just slide this one kind of out of the way for now. And what I want to look at here is the potential, if we slide it too far, this is up to you. If it's off to the edge, this will go down lower than most regular desks. So if you have something off to the side, be super aware of what's going on so we don't actually run down and hit the monitor. We want to avoid that. So my final resting place for this one's probably going to be right about here. And now let's play around with the 2 diagnostic monitors and see where we can get those lined up. Let's think about what percentage of time you spend in front of each individual monitor. Okay, we're going to set this up as if it's kind of a 50-50 split, but if you're doing 90% over here and 10% over here, we want that to be kind of your primary, more close to the middle, so you're minimizing the back and forth. But let's say these are 50-50. So I'm going to start sliding this one over, and what I'm going to try to do is get this seam here, the edge here, lined up about the middle of the station. So this is easy to do. Once again, I'm going to get my left hand, I'm right-handed, but I'm going to get my left hand underneath here, take a little weight off, and just pull it over to here. And I'm going to eyeball the middle of the station right now, and then we're going to move this next one over to close to that. So I'm going to take the weight up just a little bit, slide it over tight with this one, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to step back and see if I have it lined up. And I just do this by eyeball, but I've done a lot of these, so I think I actually got it right on my first try here. So as you can see, these ones are super close. I might have this left one a tiny bit higher than the right one, but we've got the bottoms lined up, so when your mouse goes back and forth, everything's lined up well. Now what we're going to do is we're going to play around with this one on the right and get it exactly where I think is a good location for it. So we have them lined up here. Now what I want to show you is the height adjustment, and that's going to be up to you. Now remember, with this dual surface, you can get these down low, kind of like we have here. They're easy to access. As you're adjusting these up and down, remember we've got the knob here that we're going to use to move these back and forth, so we want to have some clearance here. I'm pretty happy with how these are set up right now, but I'm going to show you how we adjust these. So let me move this back over a little bit so you can see this a little better. And on the back here, we've got these 2 dials. Once again, this one closer to the monitor is going to adjust our tension like this, and then this one is going to allow this to go up and down. So I'm right-handed, I'm on the left here anyway, so I'm gonna pick up some weight of this with my left, and I'm gonna adjust this. So as I'm facing the monitor, I'm adjusting it, I'm loosening it by going clockwise, and then I tighten it back up by going counterclockwise. Okay, now I'm gonna slide this one over. I'm gonna get it next to this one, and then I'm going to, okay, so let's get these adjusted together with each other. I've got them lined up. So the last thing I'm going to do is get these tightened up under here to keep the monitor safe from accidentally getting knocked off. Reach over here, grab this one, and tighten it. I'm pretty much good to go. We're going to adjust this one over, and then same thing, I'm going to tighten up the little knob underneath and to get this one secure. And this one is on our scissor mount, so we can pull this back and forth and adjust it where you need it. So I've got tilt, and then I also can get this close. This way we can get this monitor screen the same distance from your eyes as the other 2 screens. So I hope these monitor adjustment tips and tricks helped you out in getting these things set up. Just be patient, you'll get them all together. The last final thing you do is then plug in your power and plug in your HDMI or whatever cable you have going to the back. So if you have any questions about this, setting these up, hit us up, we're here to help.